understand, Brandon, the reason they're getting admitted as of January is because they're going to work from now until the end of the year to set up situations where they can bilaterally trade. So this is basically the end of the petrodollar as we know it. It is over. They are beginning to prepare for the ultimate demise of this dollar. And so really the two that are the most important here, obviously Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. And what you're talking about is now the sixth largest oil crude producers in the world outside of the United States, which of course we're not producing right now because of the administration in the White House. We were energy independent. We have left that behind. We are now energy dependent because we don't want to mine our own natural resources because of green theory. Really, it's certainly not proven. And so that's where we are. Now, as Saudi Arabia, the focus of the Brics conference this time in Johannesburg was literally bilateral trade. So when people are like, oh, yeah, who cares about Saudi Arabia and UAE and Iran and Argentina and Egypt? Let me just explain to you what is happening. The Brics bloc with these 6 additions is going to be about 46% of the global population. And it is about 37% of GDP, global GDP. Now, the IMF puts that at only about 32% and look with purchasing parity, but it's anywhere, we can say it's anywhere from 32 to 38% of total GDP. That surpasses the GDP of the G7. Do people understand that? That surpasses the GDP of the G7 nations of the world. So what that means is you're looking at an entire 37% of the world starting to opt out of the use of the dollar. And you're looking at the complete deterioration of the petrodollar as soon as Saudi Arabia announces that it will begin sales outside of the US dollar. And of course, we would expect that to come eminently as they are preparing to start bilaterally trading among this bloc